What is going on, guys? Dylan Murray here, and if hopefully you guys probably didn't watch the crappy impersonation of the microphone guy on Adult Swim back in the early 2000s. So today we're going to be back to my normal voice. We're going to be at New Hampshire National Speedway for race 27 to 36. For the final 9 races, with the exception of Homestead, I will be running this car. This was a race in 2002 where Kurt Busch and Ryan Newman were locked in a pretty tight battle for the win. But Ryan Newman won out when it was shortened by rain. So here we go. Last race, we just straight up massacred everybody. Just straight up. I didn't even think that was possible to just murder everyone that bad. But it happened. Holy jeez, my car was loose. My car was loose that time going into turn 1. Oh my god. Saw how low I drove in there? Yikes. Hopefully this might be another lap to get us on the pole. Hopefully. Up 4th. Yeah, I'm running another one. I want to get another pole here. Off to turn 2. Definitely a better entrance that time. And coming off of 4 this time, we're going to be... okay, that works. I guess I'm not deserving of another pole. Jeff Burton's going to be bringing his Bassmaster car to this race. The track record was set in July of 2000 by Rusty Wallace. The banking is 12 degrees in the corners, 2 degrees on the front and back stretch. Our personal record was set in May of 2018, playing as Tony Stewart. Winner's purse pays a surprising $4,000. First race here was held in 1993, so this is one of the more recent stops on the NASCAR circuit, and this place seats 91,000 seats.
Welcome to the New Hampshire International Speedway in Loudon for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the New Hampshire 300. Barney, the fans are packed in and ready for the action. What do you think about this track?
This is a tough track for a lot of drivers. These long straights allow the cars to build up a lot of speed before some hard braking going into the flat corners.
Kurt Busch will start this race with the all-important points lead.
What a great feeling that must be to have a points lead. Although you also have to think about the guys closing in behind you. One bad day at the track and you got to start climbing the ladder all over again.
Jamie McMurray must have had problems in qualifying this week.
Yeah, he's definitely not used to having to pick through traffic so early in a race. This could make it an exciting race for him, or it could be disastrous. You just never know when you start in the back.
Shawna Robinson hasn't made much of a move in the points so far.
Well, there's always going to be someone who has to fill in the bottom of the points list. Of course, none of these guys want to ever see their name there. Sometimes it's just not your season to shine.
See any other different schemes in this race? Looks like it might be it. Jeff Burton's bringing his Bassmaster car again. I've always loved Burton's sit-go schemes in the early 2000s when he had a sit-go on the car. Just like I also loved Gordon's paint schemes in the early 2000s. Until about 2008, where he got DuPont Nicorette at those, and obviously Nicorette store. Alrighty, so we're going to be starting 4th. Going to be 16 laps. We're probably going to rape the field like we did here in the first race. Here we go. 15 laps. Teammate Mark Martin brings us down, and the green flag is out, and I'm starting next to the number 2 point man. Oh, shit. I just killed Mark Martin. He just turned. I was trying to turn down, get down. Mark Martin dies on the first lap. And looks like Sterling Marlin maybe is going to lead lap number 1. I'm going to try to do everything I can to get in front of Gordon, which I do. But the caution comes out early on lap 1. And, oh my God, Schrader just rapes him. Oh my God. Oh God. And then everybody stops. Caution's out, and Sterling Marlin gets 5 bonus points for leading this lap. And apparently he feels the urge to door shunt me early on. But we take the lead coming out of 2. Looks like Marlin in the 40 might try to challenge, but looks like that's not going to be the case. He is all over my back bumper to see Gordon's trying to follow him. For some reason, according to the game, Sterling Marlin's 1 lap down, even though I'm leading and he's in second and Gordon's on the lead lap. And that 40 car is all over my back bumper. Say the more cars we put between me and Jeff Gordon, because more cars equals more positions, and the more laps we lead, the higher we finish. I finish from Gordon and Martin and maybe Jarrett Jr. But I don't think Jr.'s running very good, so it might. And Martin died on lap 1, so it might just be a case of me and Jeff Gordon. Gonna get a great run off for that time. I don't know why this game lists Sterling Marlin as being 1 lap down. He's in second, like right behind me. Can't seem to get away from him very far.
You should be about halfway on cue.
I don't know what I'm going to pit, honestly.
Haven't got much longer on that left front tire.
Kind of on the fence about, pit strategy. Obviously, the Martin caution kind of scared me a little bit.
Your right front tire's a little worn. Careful now.
Yeah, the Mark Martin caution kind of low-key scared me a little bit. I guess we'll see when... I'm going to try to watch my mirror to see when Marlin, Gordon, or I think that's Ricky Rudd in 28. I'm trying to watch my mirror to see when any of these cars are going to come down. But we're beginning to pull away from Sterling Marlin a little bit, starting to gap him by about a second. Even though the game lists him as 1 lap down, God knows why. It looks like Gordon's possibly making the entrance to pit road. I'm probably going to follow suit.
A couple top 5 cars are on their way into the pits.
Maybe no. Gordon pulls an audible and stays out. I don't know why he was running down there. Anyways, now me and Marlin are both tied right now in terms of intervals. This is kind of weird. Weird to see the situation between me and Sterling Marlin, but I am going to pit this time by as another car is having some problems. Looks like Craven, this time he's smart and doesn't do something dumb like Casey Kane attempted to do in the first race.
You just locked up 5 more points for leading the most laps.
Obviously with Casey Kane staying out with a blown fucking motor. Notice how I say blown motor, because normally you peel down like Ricky Craven just did. See John Andretti pulling in front of me. And hopefully we get a good stop. Me and Gordon come out right next to each other. Looks like Ricky Rudd, Sterling Marlin, Matt Kenseth, and Bobby Labonte have not pitted yet. So I believe once they do, we should just reassume the lead. Which, if I'm watching the 28 car, he doesn't pit. Can't tell what he's doing. I think he might be pitting soon. This is some weird, trippy Geppetto. This is some weird Geppetto stuff going on right now. The leader is down on pit road. Ricky Rudd, I'm guessing, is fifth. Now the game figures out how this screwed up interval system works. Casey Kane, Jimmy Spencer, Jeremy Mayfield, and I saw Sterling Marlin come out of the pits. So it looks like this might be a standoff between me and Ricky Rudd. 5 laps to go at Loudon. He's pulling to our back bumper. This is a nice little two-car fight for the win. 4 laps to go. Beginning to gap the 28 of Ricky Rudd. Off 4. 3 to go. Beginning to gap the 28. So this might just be the case of, can I hold him off? Which shouldn't really be much of a problem because we pitted for tires and fuel. Because our tires were pretty worn and our fuel was pretty low, so we needed to do it. It was either that or do what we did at Richmond and spin out on pit road with 2 to go. Anyways, coming off of turn 4. 2 laps to go. This is weird, honestly. This is some weird shit going on with intervals right now. We're beginning to gap to 28, just bit by bit. I guess. Okay. Anyways, the white flag is out here at New Hampshire for Kurt Busch. And down the backstretch. Looks like this might be our day to get our 8th win of the year amid some pretty weird interval glitches, with Marlin being a lap down in 2nd and Gordon being on the lead lap in 3rd. Kurt Busch wins at Loudon. Marlin's still a lap down. That's weird. Fuck it, we got plenty of fuel. I'm celebrating. Do a John Force down the front stretch. Nice little, get some smoke going. Light it up. See how long it takes me to blow my motor. I'm going to see how long this takes for me to blow my motor until... Look, we're hotboxing and burning up rubber.
We usually have more cautions than that, don't we?
Well, I'd say the fans would probably have liked to see more.
I was trying to see if there was a gap between Martin and Gordon. I did not mean to wreck him.
Busch grabs the victory.
Well, everything just added up for him in this great car, great team, and great driver too.
This has been NASCAR Winston Cup Racing.
That was some weird shit.
And MRN. We'll see you next week in Dover.
I don't know why Sterling Marlin was listed a lap down the entire race, basically. In 3rd. Yep, EA is probably high right now. EA is probably high off of some joints right now. And this was 2002, keep in mind, when they actually made good games. Eighth win of the year for the 97. So, ignoring the one lap glitch with Sterling Marlin, we win today at New Hampshire. Ricky Rudd finishes second. Sterling Marlin finishes third. Jeff Gordon finishes fourth. Bobby Labonte finishes fifth. Matt Kenseth finishes sixth. Dale Earnhardt Jr. finishes seventh. Jimmy Johnson finishes eighth. Rusty Wallace finishes ninth. And Elliott Sadler finishes 10th. I just earned $4,000 with Kurt Busch. One caution, 3 lead changes. Time of race, just under 10 minutes. Average speed, 95 miles an hour, a little under 96 miles an hour. And the margin of victory, almost 1.2 seconds. Let's just chill. All right, so standings. We have almost 500 points on Jeff Gordon. Mark Martin's dropped outside the top 4. He's 758 points back. Gordon is in second, 484 back. Dale Jarrett is in third, 578 back. Dale Jr. is in fourth, 726 back. Mark Martin is in fifth, 758 back. Bobby Labonte is in sixth, 794 back. Tony Stewart is in seventh, 830 back. Jeff Burton is in eighth, 846 back. Jimmy Johnson is in ninth, 862 back. Kevin Harvick is in 10th, 909 points back. 8 wins and today's awards. Martin won the pole, but we obviously know how that went. Kurt Busch led the most laps. We led the most laps. Kevin Harvick passed the most cars. Sterling Marlin hit the best lap, even though he was a lap down for the whole race for some reason, and finished third between 2 lead lap cars. Jimmy Johnson finishes fourth. Jimmy Johnson earns the Rookie of the Race. Just let it running on like 5 hours of sleep. And Kurt Busch, the EA Sports Move of the Race. Rookie of the Year, 70 points separate Jimmy Johnson and Ryan Newman. Kimmel, Biffle, Purvis, McMurray, Wimmer, Kane, Hall, Shane Hall, Shauna Robinson, they're all in La La Land, basically. In terms of polls, I'm currently 11th, which out of the 14 these cars are going to be running the Budweiser Shootout in this later on after this season ends, which that'll be probably schedule-wise. I am probably going to run the Shootout probably a couple days after I finish the actual season of this game. So, in terms of Jackpot 5, the final qualifying race for that and earning $1 million, for some reason nobody's won it at all this year. Somebody has got to finish in the top 5 of the highest 5 people. So, manufacturers, we have Ford has a 22-point lead over Chevrolet. And we have almost 40 laps over Dale Jr. By the way, nice charge for him. Anyways, the next race is going to be race 28 to 36 later today at Dover for the MBNA America 400. We will see you next time.